morning news, and much later, newspaper review. Now let's join Comfort Ahmadu for the morning news. Hello, Comfort. A very good morning to you.
Good morning, Jumai and Ademola. Here are the highlights of the news. The Senate has urged members of the public to volunteer information as it commences investigation into last Thursday's killing of officers and soldiers in Okwama community in Delta State. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, and other service chiefs were at the National Assembly Wednesday evening as the Senate Joint Committee on Defense, Army, Navy and Air Force opens investigation on the tragic incident. And the Joint Committee extends condolence to President Tinubu and the armed forces over the loss, restating commitment to do all it takes to ensure that such never happens again.
We will always support our military in whatever way we can. I will take this opportunity to commend our armed forces for doing so much with so little that we can always afford. We hope we can do better, and we are very, very prayerful and confident that resources will be better going forward.
The Senate passed crucial bills that will extend implementation of the 2023 budget, marking a significant step in ensuring continued support for key government programs and services. The implementation of the entire 2023 Appropriation Act and the supplementary budget has been extended to June 30th, 2024. And the Senate at plenary on Wednesday reenacted the acts and granted accelerated passage to the bills as requested by President Tinubu.
Acts are exhaustively implemented. Necessary to get these bills passed. This will give the chance for all those projects, those vital national projects that their implementations have so far started to get completed.
And the House of Representatives passed 2 bills for acts to extend the implementation year of the 2023 national budget and its supplementary component from March 31st, 2024 to June 30. And the Green Chamber also gave judicial office holders in the country reasons to smile as it has approved and passed into law an act to prescribe new salaries, allowances and fringe benefits for them.
Which will not allow the government to implement the budget within that delimited period. So there is need for us to extend to June so that the budget will be implemented effectively for the good governance of Nigeria.
And therefore I approve clauses 1 to 3, an explanatory memorandum and the long title of the bill.
An emergency meeting was summoned by Minister of Education with Joint Action Committee of the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities and Non-Academic Staff Union of Universities and Allied Institutions, and the meeting ended without resolution. The parties agreed to consult and meet before the end of the 7-day warning strike embarked by the unions if meaningful progress can be achieved.
They are going back to report the outcome of this decision of our understanding here. While on our part, we'll continue to discuss the issues to conclusion.
This is a warning strike. This effort should continue, and hopefully before the end of the warning strikes, something reasonable and tangible will come from government. We appreciated their openness, but this struggle will continue as soon as we receive a positive response from the higher authorities. We can assure the Nigerian public that the strike will be reviewed appropriately.
The 2 unions shut down services in the public universities on Monday to press home their demands, part of which is the release of withheld salaries following their strike of 2021. And Nigerian's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu says establishing a social housing scheme for internally displaced persons in the country can be a pathway to help speed up their resettlement. She offered the recommendation at a meeting with the United Nations Deputy Secretary General Amina Mohammed, who led a delegation of UN team to her office.
Huge, population.
So there are different, we're talking about TB now. Is it there? Yes, HIV, AIDS. So many things. But you know, I'm there. Trust me, I can tell you that. I'm there, I'm thinking, you know, even if it's a little help, let me do something.
We'll be supporting our country teams to support the government. But I would say the bulk of where resources need to be invested are youth, women and girls.
Those are the news highlight for now. Good morning, Nigeria continues with Ademola and Jumai. After